Scene script. Have you ever wondered how constant noise exposure might be affecting your sleep? Sleep, as we all know, is a pivotal part of our daily lives. It's the ultimate restorative process, the silent crusader that rejuvenates us for the next day. But what happens when this silent crusader is ambushed by the villain of noise? Well, to put it simply, our sleep suffers. We are creatures of tranquility, especially when it comes to our slumber. We tend to sleep better in environments that are quiet or have low noise levels. After all, it's hard to drift off into dreamland with a symphony of car horns, sirens, or even the constant hum of a refrigerator in the background. Excessive noise, my friends, is a sleep bandit. It stealthily chips away at the quality of our sleep, leading to a host of issues. When we talk about quality sleep, we're not just referring to the quantity, the hours spent in bed, but more importantly, the depth and restorative power of that sleep. So what does this noise-induced sleep deprivation look like? Well, it can manifest in several ways. Firstly, there's insomnia, the inability to fall asleep no matter how tired you are. Picture this, you're lying in bed, exhausted from the day, but the constant drone of traffic outside keeps you awake. Then there's difficulty falling asleep. High noise levels can make it harder for you to transition from being awake to falling asleep. This can lead to a vicious cycle of sleep deprivation and fatigue. Noise can also cause interrupted sleep. You may not even realize it, but noise could be causing you to wake up multiple times during the night, preventing you from reaching those crucial deep stages of sleep. And let's not forget about stress and anxiety. Constant noise exposure can increase your stress and anxiety levels, which in turn can exacerbate your sleep problems. Finally, the overall quality of your sleep can take a hit. Poor sleep quality can leave you feeling unrested even after a full night's sleep. So what's the takeaway here? Constant noise exposure could be the silent thief of your peaceful sleep. One of the most common problems arising from constant noise exposure is insomnia. When we say insomnia, we're talking about a sleep disorder that can make it hard to fall asleep, stay asleep, or cause you to wake up too early and not be able to get back to sleep. The resulting sleep deprivation can lead to various issues during your waking hours. Imagine a scenario where you're exposed to noise on a regular basis. It could be the hum of traffic outside your window, the ceaseless chatter of a bustling city, or even the constant drone of an air conditioner. This noise, especially if it's loud or irregular, can interrupt the natural sleep cycle, making it difficult for you to fall asleep or maintain a deep sleep. When you're unable to achieve the restful, uninterrupted sleep that your body needs, it can lead to insomnia. And the problem with insomnia isn't just that it leaves you feeling tired the next day. Its effects can be far more disruptive. Let's delve into this a little deeper. The lack of quality sleep from insomnia can lead to reduced focus and concentration. Tasks that should be straightforward suddenly seem more complex and harder to complete. You might find it difficult to remember things or struggle to make decisions. Fatigue is another common issue. You might find yourself lacking the energy you need to get through the day, feeling sluggish and slow. Even the simplest physical activities can feel like a challenge. And let's not forget about mood disorders. Insomnia can lead to feelings of irritability, depression, or anxiety. You might find that you're quicker to anger, or that you're feeling down more often than not. These issues, in turn, can affect your work, your relationships, and your overall quality of life. So, if you've been having trouble sleeping and you're exposed to noise on a regular basis, it might not be a coincidence. Noise-induced insomnia is a real issue that affects many people around the world. Noise-induced insomnia might be the hidden cause behind your restless nights. It's worth considering if you're searching for the root cause of your sleep troubles. It's not just about staying asleep, but getting there in the first place. When the lights go out and it's time to rest, our bodies look for peace and tranquility. High noise levels, however, can disrupt this calm, making it difficult to fall asleep. This can be likened to trying to find your way through a forest with a loud marching band in tow, hardly a peaceful journey. The constant barrage of noise acts like an unwanted alarm, keeping your brain alert when it should be winding down. This can lead to a form of insomnia, where sleep is as elusive as a mirage in a desert. It's like being stuck at the starting line of a race, unable to take that first step towards the finish line. A peaceful night's sleep. The solution? Seek silence. Create a sleep environment that's as quiet as a whisper, as calm as a still lake. Because falling asleep should be a peaceful journey, not a noisy struggle. Noise exposure doesn't just make you lose sleep, it can also interrupt the sleep you do get. Now, let's shed some light on how exactly this happens. Picture this. You're sound asleep, cozied up in your bed, and then suddenly, a loud noise jolts you awake. This isn't just an annoying disruption, it's a genuine obstacle to achieving quality sleep. When you're frequently exposed to noise during your sleep, it can lead to your sleep being constantly interrupted. And this is more problematic than it might seem at first glance. Here's why. Sleep isn't just a uniform state of unconsciousness, it consists of several stages, including light sleep, deep sleep, and REM sleep, each playing a crucial role in your overall health and well-being. Deep sleep, in particular, is the most restorative stage. It's a time when your body repairs itself, replenishes energy, and supports growth and development. Now imagine being repeatedly pulled out of this vital stage by intrusive noises. Yes, it's as frustrating as it sounds. When your sleep is constantly interrupted, it prevents you from reaching these deep sleep stages. As a result, even if you spend a long time in bed, you might wake up feeling like you've barely slept at all. It's not just about the quantity of sleep, but the quality, and constant interruptions can seriously degrade that quality. There's also the issue of sleep inertia to consider. You know that groggy, disoriented feeling you get when you're jolted awake in the middle of the night? That's sleep inertia, and it's particularly pronounced when you're awakened during a deep sleep stage. This can leave you feeling out of sorts and less than refreshed when morning rolls around. So the next time you're woken up by a loud noise, remember that it's not just an inconvenience. It's a disruption to the complex, finely tuned process that is sleep. It's an impediment to your body's restorative processes, and it's something that can have a significant impact on your overall well-being. No one likes being rudely awakened, especially not by noise. So let's continue exploring ways to ensure your sleep is as peaceful and restorative as possible. Noise doesn't just steal your sleep, it can also heighten your stress and anxiety. Let's delve into this a little more. Imagine you're in your quiet sleep sanctuary, and then there's a sudden blare of a car horn or the unending drone of construction work. Your heart rate spikes, your muscles tense up, and there's a sudden rush of adrenaline. That's your body's stress response kicking into high gear. This is not an ideal state to be in, especially when you're trying to catch some much-needed sleep. You see, when you are constantly exposed to noise, your body may interpret it as a potential threat, triggering a stress response. This response is a survival mechanism that prepares your body to fight or flee. However, when it's activated too often or for too long, it can lead to chronic stress. Now, chronic stress can wreak havoc on your body and mind. It can cause a range of health problems, from headaches and high blood pressure to depression and anxiety. And of course, it can exacerbate sleep problems. When you're stressed or anxious, your mind can race with thoughts and worries, making it difficult to fall asleep, stay asleep, or get restful sleep. Furthermore, stress and anxiety can create a vicious cycle with sleep problems. Lack of sleep can heighten your feelings of stress and anxiety, which in turn can make it harder to sleep. You might find yourself lying awake at night, worrying about the fact that you can't sleep, which only makes the problem worse. So, noise isn't just a nuisance. It can be a significant source of stress and anxiety, disrupting not only your sleep but also your overall well-being. It's crucial to recognize this and take steps to create a quiet, peaceful sleep environment. Whether it's using earplugs, soundproofing your room, or using a white noise machine to drown out unwanted noise, there are ways you can reclaim your sleep sanctuary from the clutches of noise. Noise might be the unwelcome guest, causing stress and anxiety in your quiet sleep sanctuary. It's time to show it the door and invite tranquility back into your nights. The quality of your sleep could be quietly eroding under the assault of noise. Noise levels can have a significant impact on the quality of your sleep. High noise levels can lead to a restless, fragmented sleep, which is far less restorative than a solid, uninterrupted slumber. A good sleep is not just about the length, but about the quality. You could be lying in bed for a full 8 hours, but if your sleep is constantly disrupted by noise, you may wake up feeling as if you've barely slept at all. Your body has been robbed of the chance to fully go through the sleep cycles, especially the vital deep sleep stage where restoration and healing occur. This lack of quality sleep can leave you feeling tired and sluggish the next day, hindering your performance in daily activities. Quality sleep is fundamental for a healthy life. Don't let noise rob you of it.